What's going on? Mark here with Bluecloud. Thanks for joining me. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment below, sign up to our newsletter at bluecloudsolutions.com, or send me a personal note at mark@bluecloudsolutions.com. I have a really exciting topic today all about organizing a $1 million app business, creating goals, staying focused, and daily success habits. I know what it's like to be stuck in that vortex of being unproductive, and the need to set some structure in your day so that you get things done and maximize your efforts. So we're going to talk about what you need to do, what I do, and how we can just move forward and get the best out of our day and week. So the first thing is to stick to your natural strengths and tasks that excite you. If you suck at marketing and you don't like marketing, if you just like roll your eyes and have to do 20 push-ups before you do marketing because you hate doing it, like let somebody else handle that. Outsource it, find a different solution than doing it yourself. Stick to things that you're good at. So if you're a killer programmer, stick to programming. If you love programming, if it really excites you, then do that. Let somebody else handle all of the other gunk. So again, stick to things that you're good at and that excite you. The next is to define your 5-year plan. Where do you want to be 5 years from now? Is it on the beach in Bali, only working 10 hours a week and sipping on pina coladas? Cool, let's figure out what we want and how we can get there. So start by defining your needs and wants, create a vision board. This is like a physical board that you can put drawings and pictures of foods and places you want to go to and people that you love and things that you want in a life. And it's physical, so you see it every day and it helps you actually achieve and get motivated to get that plan underway. So create your plan, believe in your plan, and stick to your plan. I am witness that if you go off of your plan, it's going to be a huge waste of time, energy, and money. The next thing is to set daily, weekly, monthly, and yearly goals. This sounds like a lot. This sounds like overkill, but it's going to really help maximize your day and your work week. So set daily goals. I set 3. That's a good number for me. And my day is not complete until I achieve these goals. Now, really quick tip is the things that I focus at aren't always business related, but some of them are personal. So if I want to go exercise or swim or call my mom, those are just as important as uploading a binary to Apple. Set weekly and monthly goals, kind of the same thing. And then yearly goals are a bit different. These are skills and processes that you need in place to achieve your objective, your plan. So if your plan, again, is to open up a game developer studio and make $800,000 a year, what are the things that you need to know and be able to do and the structures that you need to achieve that objective? So having those in place is huge. Those are yearly goals, and make sure that those goals are scalable, repeatable, and profitable. Now, as I talked about earlier with my daily goals, it's also important to set personal goals. And for me, I don't really get excited by hitting 50,000 monthly average users in my app. But I do get excited about hitting a fitness goal or going traveling or developing a stronger relationship with somebody. So, and I found also that those personal goals are something that not only improve my life, but also overflow into my business as well. So definitely set some personal goals as well and stay organized and prioritize your tasks. This is kind of a no-brainer, but have a system. My personal system is to focus on things that make money. So if there's something that I can do in my day or in my week that will make me money right now, that's my number one goal. That's the top of the list. Next is followed by growth, how I can get the most exposure, how I can grow my business. And then last, it's going to be how I can make people happier, how I can grow deeper relationships with my follower, my community, my coworkers, whatever it is. If you want to talk about organizing apps, I have a sheet here of what I used to use back in the day when I was in Skin Networks, and I've just got like hundreds of apps that I was managing at the same time. This is just on Amazon, but we've got this is my actual sheet of kind of what it would look like and how I'd prioritize my apps. And it looks like a mess, but it actually worked out pretty well. I have a template here if you want to see it. I'll have the nickname of my app, the title, and I'll have all of the previous titles that I tested, the coding engine that it uses, all of the in-app purchases in the app, the ad IDs and SDKs, and everything related to my app, including even the link to the code and the tech guide right here. So if anybody has a question, whether it's my developer or a potential buyer, I have access right there. And the way that I prioritize my apps is really simple. If they do great, they're going on top. If my app's making $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a day, that's going to be a lot higher on my list than an app that's getting 5 downloads a day and making 30 cents. So if that helps you, check it out. There's also other tools that I use to prioritize my day and to manage tasks. I love Asana. It's great. You can store information in there. You can outsource tasks to people, and it just really works well for me. They also have a killer cross-platform, so if you're using your computer or your phone, it's synced up wonderfully. So again, don't focus on the apps themselves, but focus on the systems. Really key takeaway. Next, recognize your weaknesses. I am completely guilty of this. I have SportsCenter on in the background all of the time, which distracts me. If it's sunny out, I'll skip the office and go to the beach. And my personal motto is Tuesdays are for tacos, not TPS reports, which is a line from Office Space. So define those weaknesses, recognize them, and figure out how you can monitor and stick to your goals and your productivity. So a couple tools you can use, some Chrome extensions for Facebook, which will take out and hide the news feed. We've got time trackers, rescue time works great. I schedule 1 or 2 days of my week in Google Calendar from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Every hour is scheduled. So whether it's to do research or to really hammer down an app, to talk to my developers, to anything that I just need to get done that week or that day, I'll schedule a day or two to make sure it gets done. Accountability partners, this is great for Asana as well. I can outsource a task and set a due date so they're accountable for it on that date. You can use people, friends as accountability partners. You can use money, where if you get something done, you get rewarded by a bonus, and if you don't get paid as much, right? Or you get a fee or a fine. And again, change your work environment. This is huge. If you're stuck on the couch or if you work at the coffee shop, change it to an environment that is going to leave you to be most productive and not distracted. And lastly, change your mindset. You deserve success. You deserve cash flow, and don't let fear of success dictate your work and life behavior. Next, stay focused and stay even more focused. Here's kind of just like a routine of what I do to help me just achieve the biggest output of my day. In the mornings, I have my meditation and daily routine, and that basically is I wake up, I do some breathing exercises, and for 1 minute a day, I've been doing this for about a year now, I let myself freak out. All of those things with money, relationships, business, projects that just stress me out, I let them all come in, and I absorb them, and I freak out for 1 minute. Then after that minute, they're done. They're out of my day. They're not going to bother me at all, and I just push them to a side. So, don't freak out and absorb it and just push that energy aside. The next thing I'll do is spend 30 minutes writing down my goals for the day. Really important. I will take a break and go swimming, do something physical. I'll do stretches. If I can't swim or if I can't go to the gym, I'll do 30 push-ups. I eat healthy. I get lots of sleep. Salads over pizza is my motto, at least during the work day. On the weekends, I'll drink beers and I'll eat cheeseburgers all day. But during the week and the work day, I'm eating healthy because that healthy food is what gasses me to really fulfill the most out of my day. Drink tons of water. Make sure you have water accessible. Help one person a day who did not expect it. This is something that Carter turned me on to, and it just really helps you feel fulfilled, like you achieve something. It helps build your ego so that if everything went wrong in your day, at least you help that one person, right? That's just so powerful. And plan epic adventures every 2 weeks. For me, it's travel. I just booked a month-long trip to Vietnam. I'll be working during that whole month, but that's what gets me fired up about this business. Is it's my life and it's my structure. And if I want to go take a month and work in Vietnam, I'm going to do it. And that's kind of what motivates and rewards me for all of my work, what I strive for. So next steps, define what you're good at, define what you need to outsource and not bother with. Stick to things that excite you, define your 5-year plan and your daily, weekly, monthly goals and your yearly goals. Define your weaknesses and put your effort in the right place. Your daily actions are the best investment of your time, so make sure that they are worthwhile. And lastly, believe in yourself and in your plan. Thanks for joining me. If you have any questions, again, leave a question below or email me at mark@bluecloudsolutions.com, and I'll catch you next time.